You're not being watched as much as you think. Does anyone else ever feel like people are watching them more than they really are? I used to think that way all the time. For years, I believed someone important was paying attention to everything I did. Like there was this invisible committee taking notes on my life, waiting for me to slip up. I stopped jogging to tie my shoe. I'd imagine becoming headline news. If I'd slow down and started walking because I was tired, I pictured people whispering, "Did you see that? He quit." In my mind, every tiny thing I did was a public event, a scandal even. And the funny part is, I treated these moments like they mattered to someone, like there was a crowd gathered somewhere shaking their heads at me. Meanwhile, the truth was, nobody cared. People are too wrapped up in their own lives to track yours. And here's something I've learned. People stop living because they think they're being watched. They stop trying new things after one attempt because they think they can't live up to some imaginary standard. A standard set by absolutely no one. We create these expectations in our own heads, and then we punish ourselves for not meeting them. But anxiety doesn't care about truth. Anxiety has its own imagination. If my mind started racing during a jog, my body reacted. And if I had to duck into the bushes or rush into a public washroom, I'd panic about who might see me. I'd think, if the wrong person sees this, my life is over. Over what? Being human? We all live in this bubble where we think we're under a spotlight, like everyone is waiting for us to make a fool of ourselves. But 99% of the people are too busy dealing with their own problems to worry about yours. They're thinking about their bills, their relationships, their own insecurities. They're not tracking your shoelaces or your bathroom emergencies. And honestly, the other 1%, they're probably just as anxious as what you are. I wrote this in my book. If people are talking about you, let it remind you that you're living a life distinct enough to be noticed. Let that fact, not their opinions, guide you. But here's the real freedom. You're not the main character in everyone else's story. You're only the main character in your own. So if you ever feel like people are watching, judging, or waiting for you to slip up, you're probably just a little anxious, a little paranoid, and a whole lot human. Thanks for listening. You can find me on TikTok, Facebook, or at my website, trippingovermyself.com. Take care of yourself, and we will talk soon.